The National Radio Talent System would like to introduce you
The National Radio Talent System would like to introduce you
to the Confer Radio Talent Institute at Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania.
to the Confer Radio Talent Institute at the Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania.
I have to leave out the D. And put emphasis on
Okay.
Confer like you're proud of. Like here, you'd be
Okay.
Keller, you know. To the Confer Radio Talent Institute at Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania.
To the Confer Radio Talent Institute at
At Bloomsburg.
at Bloomsburg. Okay.
Institute at Bloomsburg.
To the Confer Radio Talent Institute at Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania.
Yeah, one more time and deliver it a little bit more pride and confidence. But
All
to,
right.
to the Confer Radio Talent Institute at Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania.
To the Confer Radio Talent Institute at Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania.
Well done. If you're considering a career in broadcasting,
If you're considering a career in broadcasting,
you should apply today.
you should apply today.
You should apply today.
You should apply today.
All sessions over the 10 days are led by professional broadcasters.
All sessions over the 10 days are led by professional
Yeah,
broadcasters.
you need to deliver this line like you've experienced it, because you have, all right? You think about that experience as you're delivering that line. All sessions over the 10 days are led by professional broadcasters.
All sessions over the 10 days are led by professional broadcasters.
Here's what students, future broadcasters, have to say about the Institute.
Here's what students, future broadcasters, have to say about the Institute.
Except go a little stronger, don't go down on the Institute.
Okay.
The rest of you delivered really well. Here's what students, future broadcasters, have to say about the Institute.
Here's what students, future broadcasters, have to say about the Institute.
This time, you took your inflection away that time. I took it away from you. Here's what students, future broadcasters, have to say about the Institute.
Here's what students, future broadcasters, have to say about the Institute.
Okay. This is the closing part of that one. This is the only program of its kind in the world.
This is the only program of its kind in the world.
A talent farm.
A talent farm.
Broadcasters are looking for young talent, and this is where they look.
Broadcasters are looking for young talent, and this is where they look.
The Radio Talent Institute has become the campus to career connection students need.
Okay. The Radio Talent Institute has become the campus to career.
Campus
Okay.
to career connection.
The Radio Talent Institute has become the campus to career connection that students need.
That's good. Do it one more time.
Okay.
That was good.
The Radio Talent Institute has become the. All right. Mhm. The Radio Talent Institute has become the campus to career connection students need.
Good. Visit the website and apply online today.
Visit the website and apply online today.
One more time.
Visit the website and apply online today.
At confer.nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
At National Radio System. Okay.
National Radio
Talent System. Okay. At confer.nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
Okay? You were talking to students that time. This time you're talking to broadcasters. Broadcasters this time.
Okay.
Remember, you're broadcasters that love the industry. So they love it, that you guys love it. So
Okay.
now as you're talking to broadcasters. Ready?
Yeah.
The National Radio Talent System
The National Radio Talent System
would like to introduce you
would like to introduce you
to the future of radio.
to the future of radio.
Do it one more, to the future of radio.
To the future of radio.
Talent you can hire today
Talent you can hire today
and will be the leaders in the industry tomorrow.
and will be the leaders in the industry tomorrow.
The talent of the Confer Radio Talent Institute, Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania.
I was
right.
hoping you stop at
Smile
Talent
and roll
Institute.
that
Institute.
Let your personality come
Talent
through.
Institute, pause, Bloomsburg.
The talent of the radio.
The talent of the Confer Radio Talent Institute, Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania.
The talent of the Confer Radio Talent Institute, Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania.
Good. He did that right, didn't he?
Yeah, I did.
All right. This is the closing part. This is where the sincerity and genuineness needs to really come through. And I talk about people, whoever you were moved by, like when you were in the Institute or something, think about those kind of things as you deliver this. You love broadcasting the way it was and the way it is today.
You love broadcasting the way it was and the way it is today.
Not a little slower. You love broadcasting the way it was and the way it is today.
You love broadcasting the way it was and the way that it is today.
We love broadcasting.
No.
No,
His face,
I was like, I know I added a word in there.
His face like melted.
I added a word in there and I caught
It's
it.
like you literally the way it is today. I don't know what happened.
You can keep that though. Keep that though.
Maybe
All
have
right.
some outtakes from this thing, right?
Okay.
You love broadcasting the way it was and the way it is today. You're delivering it with sincerity. Keep doing
Okay.
it.
Ugh. You love broadcasting the way it was and the way it is today.
A little too fast.
You love broadcasting the way it was and the way it is today.
You love broadcasting the way it was and the way it is today.
You love broadcasting the way it was and the way it is today.
We love broadcasting the way it is. No, wait. We love broadcasting the way it is today and the way it's going to be.
We love broadcasting the way it is today and the way it's going to be.
This is your career.
This is your career.
This is our career.
This is our career.
Thanks for helping to build an industry you love.
Thanks for helping to build an industry that you love.
Say it like you mean it. Thanks for building an industry you love.
Thanks for helping to build an industry that you love.
And now it's an industry we love too.
And now it's an industry that we love too.
Thank you for believing in us and in the future of radio.
Thank you for believing in us and in the future of radio.
You can find us at nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
You can find us at National Radio Talent System.
You can
National
find,
Radio Talent
yeah,
System.
you can find us at nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
You can find us at nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
One more time.
You can find us at nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
Last time you were more sincere, deliver better. You can find us at nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
You can find us at nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
So you, when you do the ad, it
Between
sounds
the
like
S
an
and the at.
yeah, it sounds
Yes,
like
and
an
the ad.
N when you say it.
Okay.
You can find us at nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
You can find us at nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
Well done, well done. Okay, now here's the tracks that we're going to use to keep you from having to do all those. To the Keller Radio Talent Institute at Appalachian State University.
Can I start off with would like to introduce you to, that way I can lead
If you
myself
want, if you
in?
do a
If you
slight
want.
pause, yeah.
Okay. We'd like to introduce you to the Keller Radio Talent Institute at Appalachian State University.
One more time.
We'd like to introduce you to the Keller Radio Talent Institute at
Yeah, you have to leave a pause between like to introduce you, pause, to, because we have
Okay.
to do an edit there.
Would like to introduce you to the Appalachian. Would like to introduce you to the. I keep wanting to say Appalachian.
Just say it to the Keller.
Would like to introduce you to the Keller Radio Talent Institute at Appalachian State University.
To the KBA WKU Radio Talent Institute at Western Kentucky University.
KBA, WKU. Separate them.
Okay.
KBA, WKU.
And then Western Kentucky University. Okay. KBA, WKU. Okay. To the KBA WKU National Radio Talent Institute. Okay. KBA WKU. To the KBA WKU Radio Talent Institute. To the KBA WKU Radio Talent Institute at Western Kentucky University.
That was good, except for one.
The
The
memory
pause,
is-
the
the memory
pause
gone.
is like, okay. Okay. To the KBA WKU Radio Talent, okay. To the KBA WKU Radio Talent Institute at Western Kentucky.
Western.
Western
Yeah,
Kentucky.
Western.
Okay. To the KBA WKU Western.
Now I'm just pushing it.
My brain's like, you want me to do what? Okay. To the KBA WKU Radio Talent Institute at Western Carolina.
so
Carolina.
bad. So
Carolina. Okay. I got this. Okay.
You do.
KBA. Okay. To the KBA WKU Radio Talent Institute at Western Kentucky University.
You got it. All right. Now, next one is to the Confer Radio Talent Institute at Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania.
I don't have this one at this point. Come on now. All
Right.
right.
Think about two things. There's two points. To the Confer Radio Talent Institute at Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania.
To the Confer Radio Talent Institute at Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania.
That's good. Do one more.
To the Confer Radio Talent Institute at Bloomsburg University of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Am I like? I always feel like I'm speaking too fast, or I'm like
you
merging
get that?
words together.
Hey, you got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And the next one to the GAB Radio Talent Institute, University of Georgia.
To the GAB Radio Talent Institute. To the GAB Radio Talent Institute in University of
Yeah, deliver it with
Institute,
it.
comma.
Yeah, deliver a little bit more pride and confidence.
Okay.
This is the close. No, this is not the close. This is the second line. To the GAB Radio Talent Institute, University of Georgia.
To the GAB Radio Talent Institute at the University of Georgia.
Do it one without the at. No comma there instead of that.
Institute, comma,
Okay.
university.
To the GAB Radio Talent Institute, University of Georgia.
Okay. Now these next 4 or 5 are the closing lines. So this way we will end the spot with the web address and all that, and we want to go out strong. All right?
Okay.
So don't like fade off at the end or anything. All right.
Okay.
Ready? Got 'em there? At Keller Radio Talent Institute.appstate.edu.
At Keller Radio Talent Institute.appstate.edu.
One more.
Okay. At Keller Radio Talent Institute at
Institute dot.
yeah. At Keller Radio Talent Institute.appstate.edu.
Okay, and now these next 4, the addresses are different than that one. So at KBAWKU.nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
National Radio Talent System. Okay. KBAWA. At KBAWKU.nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
One more time.
Yeah.
You got it. One more time, just a little stronger. At KBAWKU.nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
At KBAWKU.nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
Good work.
Bang.
At Confer.nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
At Confer.nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
Strong. At GAB.nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
At GAB.nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
One more.
At GAB.nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
That's good. And then the last one, at Keller.nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
At Keller.nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
Okay, now we have to do these final 2 spots, right? We would like to introduce you to the Radio Talent Institutes
We would like to introduce you to the Radio Talent Institutes
of the National Radio Talent System.
of the National Radio Talent System.
If you're considering a career in broadcasting,
If you're considering a career in broadcasting,
you should apply today.
you should apply today.
You should apply today.
You should apply today.
Good. All sessions over the 10 days are led by professional broadcasters.
All sessions over the 10 days are led by professional broadcasters.
Here's what students, future broadcasters, have to say about the Institute.
Here's what students, future broadcasters, have to say about the Institute.
Don't go down
Okay.
on that. Here's what students, future broadcasters, have to say about the Institute.
Here's what students, future broadcasters, have to say about the Institute.
Okay, this is the close.
Okay.
This is the only program of its kind in the world,
This is the only program of its kind in the world.
a talent farm.
A talent farm.
Broadcasters are looking for young talent, and this is where they look.
Broadcasters are looking for young talent, and this is where they look.
The Radio Talent Institute has become the campus to career connection students need.
The Radio Talent Institute has become the campus to career. Okay. The Radio Talent Institute has become the campus to career connection that students need.
Visit the website to find the Radio Talent Institute nearest you and apply today.
Okay. Visit the website to find the Radio Talent Institute.
Let me explain. Let me give you a visual. If you go to the National Radio Talent System, I haven't said this to you yet, have I? I think I've said this to somebody else. When you go to the National Radio Talent System website, brings up the home page and there's a map there.
Mhm.
And on the map, there's you see the institutes in Pennsylvania, Georgia, Kentucky, North Carolina. So if you're in Alabama or Florida, you'd say, oh, GAB, that's nearest me, I'll go to that one.
Okay.
Or if you're in Indiana, you'd see Kentucky, oh, I'll go to Kentucky because it's only 2 hours from here, that kind of thing, you know.
All right.
So that sort of gives you a visual of what we're talking about there when we say visit the website to find the Radio Talent Institute nearest you and apply today.
Okay. Visit the website to find the Radio Talent Institute nearest you and apply today.
Now, one more time.
Okay. Visit the website to find the Radio Talent Institute nearest you and apply today.
Good. At nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
At nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
Good. All right. Now this time, we would like to introduce you
We would like to introduce you
to the future of radio.
to the future of radio.
Talent you can hire today,
Talent you can hire today,
and will be the leaders in the industry tomorrow.
and will be the leaders in the industry tomorrow.
You screwed up same place I did. The talent of the National Radio Talent Systems
The talent of the National Radio Talent Systems
Radio Talent Institutes.
Radio Talent Institutes.
Radio Talent Institutes.
Radio Talent Institute. Radio Talent Institutes.
Radio Talent Institutes.
I hate the word institute.
It's the end of talent and the beginning
Yeah.
of institutes.
Radio Talent Institutes.
Radio Talent Institutes.
Radio Talent Institutes.
You got it, see? Now this is the closing. This is back to being sincere again.
Okay.
You're talking to people that love the business and they love it, that you love the business.
Okay.
You love broadcasting the way it was and the way it is today.
You love broadcasting the way it was and the way it is
A
today.
little bit more emotion. You love broadcasting the way it was and the way it is today.
You love broadcasting the way it was and the way it is today.
We love broadcasting the way it is today and the way it's going to be.
We love broadcasting the way it is today and the way it's going to be.
You love this. Now make it sound like you do. You're,
Okay.
you're delivering that line too fast. I know you love what you're doing and hanging out with those guys down there and all that, being on the air. So deliver that line that way. We love broadcasting the way it is today and the way it's going to be.
We love broadcasting the way that it is. Okay. We love broadcasting the way it is today and the way it's going to be.
Okay? This is your career.
This is your career.
This is our career.
This is our career.
Thanks for helping to build and grow an industry you love.
Thanks for helping to build and grow an industry that we love.
You.
That you love. Oh, okay. Thanks for helping to build and grow an industry that you love.
Good. Just deliver a little bit stronger. The thanks was a little weak.
Okay.
Thanks for helping to build and grow an industry you love.
Thanks for helping to build and grow an industry that you love.
And now it's an industry we love too.
And now it's an industry that we love too.
Thank you for believing in us and in the future of radio.
Thank you for believing in us and in the future of radio.
You can find us at nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
You can find us at nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
A little more deliberate. You can find us at nationalradiotalentsystem.com.
You can find us at nationalradiotalentsystem.com.